November 1951. Abroad, Egyptians take to the streets in protest at continued British control of the Suez Canal. At home, modern Britain takes a small but curious step forward as the nation's first full-sized supermarket opens its doors in Streatham Hill, London. And in Gridball, the season nears its final turn. Glasgow and Liverpool are fated to meet not once, but twice this month. Their first meeting, here at Kelvin Hall, is little more than a formality, a dead rubber to decide who shall avoid the foot of the table. But 3 weeks from now comes the reckoning. They will meet again, for far greater stakes. The right to remain in Gridball 52. One side will survive. The other will fall from the championship stage. For this first encounter, both clubs keep faith with the 7 who have carried them through the year. Loyalty in Glasgow, ambition in Liverpool. The crowd is gathered, the air is sharp, and though the table may scarcely move tonight, tempers and pride most surely will. Glasgow make a quick start with Jenny Darlin, but she fires wide under pressure from Manfield. On 6 minutes, Liverpool respond with a chance for Janet Kamara, and she scores. Liverpool have the early advantage. On 12 minutes, Sheila Kelly has a sight of goal, and it's 2. Liverpool are in control. Into the second quarter, and McCrossan tries to get Glasgow back into the game, but it's straight at Calvin, the Liverpool goal. On 21, Kamara ghosts in, and it's 3, with Liverpool laying down a real marker for the crunch rematch in 3 weeks. On 24, Kamara fancies a hat-trick, and she gets it. Liverpool are 4 up and not half-time yet. Glasgow are at 6s and 7s now as Kelly rushes in, but this time MacArthur does well to make the save. Glasgow are grateful for the interval, with Liverpool cruising 4-0 up. Third quarter. Have Liverpool eased off? Not a bit of it. Kamara fancies her chances with every effort and finds the net yet again. It's 5-0. 41st minute, and they can't stop the Liverbird teenager. Kamara gets another, 6-0 and 5 for her. Suddenly, she's just 2 goals behind Ellen McEwen in the scoring charts, and 1 off her record for a single game. Glasgow want to salvage some pride ahead of the rematch and get a chance when Heilbronn is fouled in the shooting zone. McCrossan takes the penalty, but it's saved by Calv. Nothing going for the Claymores today. Coming to the end of the third quarter, and Kamara is chasing a personal milestone, but that one cracks the goal frame. Glasgow's trauma is almost over now. 13 minutes left, and McCrossan, trying to make up for the penalty, fires again. But Calv has her measure, 49, and Norma Blower fancies getting in on the act, and does. Just her second ever goal. A minute later, and Sheila Kelly is in this time, and she makes it 8. It beats the record score Liverpool were on the wrong end of at the start of the campaign. Glasgow are completely demoralised now, and Kamara is chasing a personal record, and she's got it. She's matched Ellen McEwen's 6 goals in 1 game. Kamara wants the record and the golden bat, and has 7 minutes to do it. But for once she's denied by MacArthur and slaps her thigh in frustration. Everything Liverpool do is aimed at her now. 5 minutes to go, and she gets it, 10-0. A new record, 7 goals in 1 game, and she ties the top scorer stakes with Ellen McEwen. What must this do to Glasgow, knowing they have to meet again? Well, Sellers tries to get the last word, but Diana Calv wants a clean sheet and makes the save. Nobody saw a record score of 10-0, and Liverpool and Janet Kamara will be chomping at the bit for the rematch. Glasgow will be thankful they start again from scratch. With matches set 3 weeks apart, the spotlight this month swung to the English Minor Championship, a lively new contest created after those fiery debates over who should earn senior status next year. 34 clubs took part, but only 5 would rise. Essex took the title in style, with London, Durham, Leeds and West Yorkshire right behind them, all now promoted to the 1952 Gridball Championship. The rest will contest a new British Minor Championship, joined by whichever team loses the bronze medal match still to come. At Earl's Court, the stage is set for the bronze medal showdown, the game nobody wants to play. But this year, it's different. Bronze means survival. Defeat means goodbye to senior Gridball. Glasgow stick with the 7 who were crushed by Liverpool only 3 weeks ago. No changes, and no illusions either. The Liverbirds keep faith with the side that scored 10, promising focus, not overconfidence. Glasgow playing from left to right and hoping they can erase the memory of that terrible game 3 weeks ago. And McCrossan is in right from the start, but she snatches at it and fires off target. Liverpool have been quiet in the first quarter, but on 17, Janet Kamara has their first chance and nearly opens the scoring, just off target. All in all, it's a pretty dull first half though, and at the interval neither side has mustered a shot on target. Liverpool start the third quarter more positively, and Kamara is in with a first-time effort, and it's not far away. But still neither goalie forced into a save. Glasgow straight on the counter to McCrossan, but she's under pressure when she gives Calv a comfortable save. It's a much better game now, as both sides try to find a winner. On 42, McCrossan is in again, but Carla Tinsley does well to block it. Glasgow are growing in confidence, and 10 minutes from time they have a free hit. It reaches McCrossan, but Calv reads it well and saves. Full time, and for the first time ever, a championship game ends scoreless. The bronze medal will be decided by sudden death. And worse still, the loser will lose their Gridball status. Liverpool start overtime strong, and Norma Blower is in, but she hits it against Rosemary Muir, who deflects it wide of the goal. Liverpool pressing now, and Kamara could win it, but it's a breathtaking save from MacArthur. And that sets Glasgow on a counter. McCrossan has a chance, she strikes, and she gives Calv no chance. Glasgow have done it! They've won the bronze medals and retained their place in Gridball. But for the Liverpool players, it's devastation. They're the first team to lose their elite status and will not be in Gridball 52. So all that remains is to decide the champions of 1951. And you can catch that in our final episode of the 1951 season.